fine young men. Can't decide where to scroll.
Okay, any questions for the mayor?
I have a question for the mayor.
Go ahead.
Mr. Mayor, did you hand out a fair parking pass to someone that lives in an area where we do not hand out fair parking passes?
I did.
And why?
Well, because I conferred with Steve Herman and we decided that, you know what, it doesn't work anyway. And after talking with the chief, it's a piece of paper, and if that makes her happy to keep her from going to the newspaper and dragging the borough into more garbage, then you know what, I'm willing to give her a piece of paper.
I'm sure she'll be
But if
real
you
proud to
Do you
hear
agree
that.
with what the mayor is saying here?
You're still talking.
Go ahead.
I called him and addressed my concerns with it in reference to the ordinance, and I also spoke with Steve Herman about it. And when I talked to him, he had not issued it to the resident as of my conversation. That's what he told me.
So we supersede council here with all the ordinances and everything else that we had passed in the borough, Steve?
I think there, yes, Justin has spoke with me.
Sounds like a
My
parking
point
pass.
was, she had already been to 3 different departments that told her they couldn't help her.
Okay.
We were
So
down.
what about everybody else on Market Street that cannot get a parking fair pass? Are we gonna just hand them out too?
Well, if we're gonna deal with that, then we're gonna go back to the removal of the meters.
I'm asking the question, you guys took it upon yourselves to supersede this council in allowing us to vote on something that we could have voted on. You can't, you're not kings and
I don't look at it that way.
queens here.
Yeah, we
You know,
do.
there's a due process here, and we have these ordinances for a reason. You know, maybe the mayor feels though that he can break all the ordinances. He's got Judge Broom being able to throw out the ticket.
How much that costing?
Okay, so why are we allowing the mayor to supersede this council?
I was told that they would give permits.
What's the reason that she got a fair pass?
You have to ask the mayor that.
Because he's the mayor.
I don't know. I don't know you guys.
know what the story is.
The mayor, what's the story on this person getting,
I gave her two stickers, which really is null and void.
then why give them to her?
The-
Why not just explain we have an ordinance that states
The
that where you live, you
parking
cannot get it?
meters are functional throughout the fair, okay? And so she's gonna have to fight for a spot, which I told her, in our conversation. I said, these two pieces of paper, you can put them in the back window, but it doesn't guarantee you a spot to park because the parking meters are operational throughout the fair. So that means that when all the parking meters are parked up by fairgoers, where are you gonna park?
So
And
you gave her a false sense of security, that she has a parking pass.
I
and she'll be able
told
to
her
park in
to
front of
her
house.
face, here's your parking
Once
permits,
again,
but they
you
will not
supersede
work.
This
They
council,
will not work, so.
once again,
Well, then why
And,
was she
and it's my
taking-
recommendation tonight that we deal with that, either by ordinance change or, do something, but not penalize the people that live on Market Street and Highland Avenue in the metered parking, where they will not be able to get parking in front of their house, although they pay the $75 a year. So for that 10 days, they can't park relatively close to their house. That's absurd, and it needs to be changed.
Oh, shit.
Okay, Mr. Mayor, I cannot
Needs to
park
be
close to
changed.
my house because the fairgoers going up there on Princess Street and parking.
you gonna give
So
me
we
a
need
pass?
to extend it.
Right.
My
That's
opinion is-
council's,
my
that's
opinion
council's
is
decision.
The fair parking
No,
pass.
that's your decision. You
Yeah.
gave
No,
it
it's,
to other
it's
people.
council's
Why
decision
can't you
if
give it
they
to
want
me?
to change the ordinance to widen that further.
I don't want that, I don't.
You're the
think
one
why
handing
we
the
do
papers out.
Yeah. He's big shot.
Is the person a
I didn't do it on my own. I asked Steve first, we both conferred, and she got
And you
it.
still supersede this council.
To the left and the right.
You supersede this council. And
Thank
Kathy
you.
sent an email to Steve asking
Yes.
your opinion on it, and you never responded.
And you told her it'd be better for her to not come here.
And said at the time,
What's that?
once again,
And he
this
told him it would be better for her to not come here. When he dropped that certificate off to her, he said it's
And I'm
better
gonna
that
let
you
the
don't come to
residents
me
know that there are
as he
votes
stands
being
in
done
here.
by email too by this council that is
Right.
illegal.
Excuse me.
That's allowed.
I know the person that he gave that
We're gonna stop
Sing
that
to?
right
No,
here.
This is important.
This is a
He
lie.
told her it is not a lie. I just got off the phone with her.
That The fact that there's any kind of a vote taken by email is a lie. If you got evidence, I'm
Baloney.
telling you right now, call Jack, call Justin back here, and you press your charges, because I'll take you to court and I'll sue you. There are no votes being taken. There are no secret meetings.
Oh, come on.
Okay, regardless.
I had it with you. Take this guy out right now. Where's Justin?
You. Who
Get him
me?
over here. Take him out right now.
Who me?
You.
You're an asshole, you know
That's
that.
fine.
Yeah, I know you, that's fun.
Okay, can I say what I want to say?
Yes.
Thank you,
This-
Pinky.
Firestone right here, I am friends with Tammy Lovelace that you took that to. You blatantly told her, do not come tonight because it's better off that you don't, as you just sat here and said that you told her that to shut her up. I just talked to her on the phone.
I told her it was not gonna help her, but.
You told her it was not in her best interest to come here because you knew, listen, this is my
Because
first
she
time
said
here.
she was gonna go off, and I said, you know what? Then it's not in your best interest to go.
Okay, you're not understanding what I'm saying. This is my first time here. Obviously, I've never been to any of this. I have no idea what goes on. But I know that I am very good friends with Tammy, and Tammy texted me and called me right after you went to her house and made this big scene about how you're this great guy and you're the mayor and you're going to take care of her and don't worry about it. The residents are your only concern.
Wrong.
And then you just sat here and said, I gave her that to shut her up. What is that?
What did I say to shut her up?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Yes, he did.
To make her happy?
Exactly. I gave her that to make her happy.
Is that to
So
shut
you,
her up?
so you
Is
BS'd
it-
her? Yes. So you BS'd her to make her
make
think.
her happy.
Exactly. So you bullshitted her to
Don't
make
say
it
I
seem
said
like.
what I didn't say. I didn't say.
You just sat there and said you told her to make her happy, which means that that parking permit is
Make her
not
happy.
valid.
That's exactly
You
what I
just
said.
said that parking
And that's-
permit is not
that's what
valid.
I tell her, I said.
Wow. Wow. Sir, listen, I have never been here before. I am not here to start drama, but don't lie like that.
I didn't lie.
You did
I
lie.
did not lie.
You looked right at her and made this big
did not
deal.
lie.
Oh,
You
God.
have her come down here?
Enough.
I just tried. She won't come down because she feels like he's going to come after her.
It's intimidation.
He will.
It's exactly what it is.
We're not intimidated by her. Tell her.
No,
not to be
it's not that.
intimidated.
You have to see it from her perspective. She lives on Market Street. You know, she doesn't want all kinds of drama and whatever else. I see what's happening right here. Holy cow, this is ridiculous.
Exactly what I said earlier.
Okay. Any more questions for the
You are
mayor?
pathetic.
I personally think that honestly, as her friend, I think that parking permit should be revoked, and you should have to go get it from her, and you should have to explain why it's getting revoked. It's no good anyway. It's no good anyway. So you go to her and you tell her I have to take this back.
When I told her to put it on her
Then why
windshield,
did you give it
I
to
said,
her?
it's not gonna give you a parking space. She said, I understand.
Oh my God.
Hello?
Oh my God.
All right, let's move on.
Wow.
Any other questions for the mayor?
Wow.
Now that we're talking about the meters, Mr. Firestone, this is Tammy Lovelace, just to introduce everybody.
Yes, I know Tammy.
Yeah, this is the
Yes.
one that you just
Yes.
gave her the ticket to be happy.
I told her to her face when I gave them to her that, here, put these in your windows. They really will not help you this year.
But if I need to park around the corner, if I do not have a parking spot, I am legal, I will not be towed, and I will not be fined.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's right. That's exactly what I said.
Yes,
And
it
I
is.
said, at this council meeting, I'm gonna ask council to address the situation in everywhere that there's metered parking. I didn't say take the meters out. That was one of the options.
No, you
Either
told
take
me
the
that.
Either take the stinking meters out or make them inoperable during the fair weeks so that we treat Market Street and Highland Avenue just like every other street. You need a parking permit to park there.
But the Market Street doesn't get a.
One or
You
the
tell me
other.
that.
You either take the meters out or else you change the ordinance to make them non-functional during the fair. and then it will be like every other block, that's 2 blocks, within 2 blocks from the fair, and it would require permit parking only. Because it's absurd for the people that live in those metered areas to pay $75 a year to park at a meter in close proximity to their house. And then during the fair, they can't. That's absurd.
But what's gonna happen is, other people with white tickets are gonna come and park there all day long and all night long. You're not gonna stop it unless you have a way to stop
Do
it.
they park, okay, at 1601 Philadelphia, or Filbert Street. My daughter and son-in-law have two permits. So if somebody parks there from Market Street, it's the same thing.
Yes.
It's the same
But
thing.
you're saying the convenience of having them park near their house, they're still not gonna get to park there, cause these other people are gonna have the white tickets, they're gonna come and park there.
Neither will anybody else, but it makes the playing field fair.
Once again, though, you superseded the ordinance that was already in the books.
And if I remember,
Based
you
on
didn't bring it
talking-
up.
Based on talking with the president of
He
council.
cannot supersede this council.
But he did it to make her happy. Yeah.
He did it to make someone happy. You gave her a false security.
Fox 43
Just like
called
your
me today
72-hour
at work and
ordinance
wanted
that
to do
you
an
fought to
interview.
beat. Now we will have,
You said you kept it so that she
guys
would not
can
go
put
to
signs
above.
so
up
we can
all
put
over
signs
the
on,
borough,
but you
lied.
are,
then it is
you
enforceable.
are in charge of the police.
Then it is enforceable.
And I was told
Why?
probably a
I
good
don't know.
idea not to come to this meeting tonight.
Because he
Then
didn't want
it
to
is
see it.
enforceable.
Is that what he told you?
And did you also tell her that it was probably in her best interest to not come to this meeting tonight?
She said she'd blow up, and I said, well, then it's in your best
Does
interest.
it make a
not to go.
difference? Have we looked around? I mean, really?
That's typical Sammy Firestone.